Children, let us investigate the conditions under which combustion takes place. Okay.
Children, here explaining an activity. Fix a lighted candle on a table. Put a glass chimney over the candle and rest it on a few wooden blocks in such a way that air can enter the chimney. Observe that happens to the flame. Now remove the blocks and let the chimney rest on the table. Again observe the flame. Finally, put a glass plate over the chimney. Watch the flame again. What happens in the three cases? Yes, we find that in the case of A, or the first case, the candle burns freely because air can enter the chimney from below. The first candle burns freely when air can enter the chimney from below. In the case of second candle, when air does not enter the chimney from below, the flame flickers and produces smoke. That is, in the case of second candle, it flickers and produces smoke. And what about the third candle? Yes, in the case of third candle, the flame finally goes off because the air is not available. The air is not present there because one glass plate put over the chimney. That is why it goes off. So, from this activity, we can find that for combustion, air is necessary. For combustion, air is necessary. In the absence of air, the candle does not produce flame. It goes to flicker off. Understand? You might have heard that when the clothes of a person catch fire, the person is covered with a blanket to extinguish fire. Why this one doing for that time? When the person catches fire, we use blanket. That person is covered with a blanket to extinguish fire. Can you guess why? Yes, it is for cut the supply of air. The blanket helps to cut the supply of air. In the absence of air, the fire extinguish. Okay, fire can extinguish. So, the blanket is used to cut the air supply. From this activity, we can understand that for combustion, air is necessary. Okay.
Children, does a matchstick burns itself? Or a wood burns itself? Or a piece of paper burns itself? No, they cannot be able to burn itself. When we apply some heat or matchsticks rub on a rough surface, then only it catches fire. Like that, when we bring a lighted matchsticks near a piece of paper, then only that piece of paper catches fire. Can you able to catch fire a piece of wood with the help of a lighted matchsticks? No, we cannot able to burn a piece of wood with the help of a lighted matchsticks. That time we are using some kerosene oil or some other sources to burn a piece of wood. So from these examples we can understand that different substances catches fire at a different temperature, isn't it? Kerosene, it is a fuel, liquid fuel, it catches very easily. But the wood also a solid fuel, but it cannot catches fire not easily. Okay, so from these examples we can understand that different substances catches fire with a different temperature. So the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. Ignition temperature. Ignition temperature. It is the temperature. It is the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called ignition. Its ignition temperature. It is the lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. So, kerosene oil, it has very lowest temperature to catch fire. So, its ignition temperature is very low. At a low temperature, it catches fire very easily. And piece of papers, it catches fire very easily. So, its ignition temperature also very low. But a wood, it can able to fire easily? No. So, its ignition temperature is higher than kerosene oil as well as paper. Okay. So, different fuels have different ignition temperature. The fuel, it has very lowest ignition temperature. It catches fire very easily. Understand? Ignition temperature, it means the temperature, lowest temperature at which a substance catches fire. That is why we are rubbing matchsticks on rough surface. Then only it attains its ignition temperature. The fuels catches fire. The fuels catch fire only they are attaining its ignition temperature. Otherwise, it cannot able to catches fire. Understand? When a kerosene oil is attain its ignition temperature, then only it catches fire. Okay. All other fuels also like that. When it attain its ignition temperature, then only it catches fire. Okay.